English questions about money. What is the last thing you bought? This afternoon, I went grocery shopping. I bought tomato, lettuce, and ham, and razors. What is your favorite place to shop at? For clothes, I like a shop called Uniqlo, where I get most of my Y-neck t-shirts. For food, I enjoy going to Costco, where you can buy lots of Western food and products at a good price. I don't go there too often because I tend to overspend my budget when I do. Who is someone that is very rich? In the world right now, one of the richest men is Jeff Bezos. He owns Amazon, and many believe that he will be the first person to be worth $1,000 billion. How would you spend $20, $200, and $2,000? With $20, I would treat myself to a good meal. With $200, I would go on a nice trip. I would buy tickets, I would rent a hotel, and I would just enjoy a weekend away. If I had $2,000, I would probably invest it. I would not want to spend $2,000. But if I was forced to spend $2,000, I would probably buy some electronics like a new laptop. How can you save money? It is important to try and save money every month with your salary or whenever you receive money. As soon as you receive money, put a part of it, maybe 10% or 20% if it is possible, immediately into a savings or an investment account. That way you will consistently grow your savings, and after a couple of years it will be worth a lot. Do you give money to charity? These days I don't give as much money to charity as I would like. Sometimes I will send money to a charity online to help them, especially if it's for the homeless or someone in need. But these days I don't give enough money to charity. I would like to change that in the future. I do help out some friends and family members when they need some money. That is almost like charity. Do you think credit cards are a good or a bad thing? The answer is, it depends. If you use your credit card irresponsibly, you will go into debt. But if you use your credit card in a smart way for the future and only use it appropriately, it is a good thing. Be smart with how you use your credit card. Do not overspend, because you can get into a lot of trouble in the future. What is the most money you've ever had with you? I think the most money I've ever had with me was $10,000. I had to withdraw it from the bank and pay a deposit on a place, and they said it would be cheaper if I paid in cash, which I did. I was so nervous walking around with that much money. How did society function before money? Before we started using money in society, we used to barter for goods. What is bartering? It is when you've got a product and you exchange that with something you need from someone else, and that is called bartering. It was very inconvenient to exchange things that way, so we needed a system to make it easier, and that's why we use money instead of bartering for goods. What type of taxes do you pay? Every time you buy something, you pay value-added tax. Also, Every time you get an income, you pay income tax. It is very important to know what taxes you have to pay so that the government can provide us with the services we need to function. Do you receive a salary or allowance? A salary is something you get monthly for a job you do. An allowance is pocket money you receive from your parents. I receive a salary from the university where I work. When I was younger, I received pocket money from my parents. What do you use money for? We require money to live. We use money for our accommodation, for our food, for our transportation, for our entertainment. We need money to live, and we have to work to get paid. How do the rich make money compared to poor people? Rich people have assets that make them money. It could be property and they rent it out. It could be a business that makes money, or investments where they receive money from capital that they invested without having to do work. Normal people, however, have to constantly work the 9 to 5, a job, to receive a salary and make money. So if you want to be rich in the future, you need to buy assets that can make you money over the long term. Why do so many people have money problems? Most money problems come from overspending. So you have a limited salary, but you have to spend it on a lot of other things. So what you spend it is more than your salary, and that causes a problem. Many people overspend with money that they don't have, and they fall into a trap of constantly owing money. We need to first get out of the money trap and then buy assets to grow our wealth without the need to physically work for it. What is the most money you've ever spent? I haven't really spent that much money in my lifetime, but I would guess that my biggest expense was buying a car. In the near future, I would like to buy a house, and that would probably be the most money I would spend. Can money buy happiness? No. Money cannot buy happiness, but it can buy you freedom and options. Like they say, it's better to cry in a Ferrari than to cry on a bicycle. So when you have money, it gives you freedom to do what you want to do and spend your time on things that might make you happy. Also, money gives you more options and power to do what you want to do in the world, which could lead to happiness, but not necessarily. There has been a study that revealed that to be happy, you need to make at least a certain amount of money, and then after that, it is just normal. So there is not a limit to how much happiness you can get with money, but you do need money, otherwise it will be another problem that makes you unhappy. How can you make more money? Most people make money by trading their time and energy for money. You do a job or provide a service, and in turn you get paid. What you want to do is start building up assets that can make you money without you having to physically work. That could be creating products, by building a business, by buying property, or by employing someone to do the work for you. It is very difficult. That is why not everybody is rich. But you should change your mindset to understand how to make money. How would you live your life if you were mega rich? First of all, I would probably live in a really nice environment. Near the beach, big house, beautiful view. I would get a really nice car, and I would do the things that I really enjoy. Do you think money can buy love? No. There are lots of rich people without love and many poor people with love. But money provides you more options and also gives you more power to decide how to spend time with someone. So no, money cannot buy happiness, but it does give you an advantage over someone who doesn't have money. If you would like more English questions like these, check the book in the description below.